we are group 2. In this video, we're gonna explain about presupposition and entailment. These are the names of group 2. Dea Safira, Maharani Alia Azhara, Nurul Izzah, Fiska Ulwandari, Arif Kurnia Ramadan, Rifki Saputra, and Dian Askiani. Let's go to our class.
The definition of perception and entailment. What is perception? A perception is something the speaker assumes to be the case prior to making an utterance. Speakers, not sentences, and have perception. And what is entailment? An entailment is something that logically follows from what is inserted in the utterance. Sentences, not speakers, and have entailments.
Example of presupposition and entailment. Example, Mary's brother bought 3 horses. The first, presupposition, Mary exists, Mary has a brother, Mary has only one brother. Mary's brother is rich. Speakers, subjective presupposition, all can be wrong. The second, entailment, Mary's brother bought something, bought 3 animals, 2 horses, 1 horse, etc. The speakers' beliefs are right or wrong.
A. Types of presupposition. 1. Presuppositions are associated with the use of a large number of words, parts, and structure. 2. These linguistic forms are considered as indicator of potential presupposition, which can only become actual presupposition in context with speaker. B. 6 types of presupposition. 1. Existential presupposition. Speaker is committed to the existence of the entity name. It is only assumed to be present in possessive constructions. For example, your car, you have a car, but more generally in any definite noun parts. 2. Factive presupposition. Certain verbs or constructions indicate that something is a fact. For example, A. She didn't realize he was out. He was out. B. We regret telling him. We told him.
Lexical presupposition is the assumption that in using one word, the speaker can act as if another meaning word will be understood. When you say that someone managed, the asserted meaning is the person situated in some way. For example, he stopped smoking. The meaning, he used to smoke. They started complaining. The meaning, they weren't complaining before. And you're late again. The meaning, you were late before. The speaker's use of particular expression is taken to presuppose another unstated concept, whereas in the case of a factive presupposition, the use of particular expression is taken to presuppose the truth of the information that is stated after it. The next type, structural presupposition, is one that is assumed to not be true. Verb like dream, imagine, and pretend are used with the presupposition that what follows is not true. For example, I dreamed that I was rich. The meaning, I was not rich. We imagined we were in Hawaii. The meaning, we were not in Hawaii. He pretends to be ill. The meaning, he is not ill. And the fifth type, non-factive presupposition, meaning that what is presupposed is not only not true, but is the opposite of what is true or contrary to fact. Presuppose that the information in the if clause is not true at time of utterance. For example, if you were my friends, you would have helped me. The meaning, you are not my friend.
Counterfactual perception. Indicators of potential perception
discussed so far are summarized in the table below. There are the type, example, and the perception. The first, existential, the example, the X, and the perception, X axis. The second, factive, the example, I regret living, and the perception, left. The third, non-factive, the example, he pretended to be happy, and the perception, he wasn't happy. The fourth, the type is lexical. The example, he managed to escape, and the perception, he tried to escape. The fifth, the type is structural. The example, when did she die? And the perception, she died. And the last, the type is counterfactual. And the example, if I weren't ill, and the perception, I am ill.
The projection problem, the problem of the presupposition of a simple structure not surviving when part of a more complex structure. Example, A. John realizes he's the king of France. B. John realizes the blueberry emblem is attractive. C. John thinks he's the king of France. D. John thinks the blueberry emblem is attractive.
In A-B, we see that the use of the factive verb realize presupposes the complement, thus A presupposes he's the king of France, while B presupposes the blueberry emblem is attractive. There is an existential presupposition in A that there is a king of France, and in B that there is a blueberry emblem. In C, on the other hand, there is no presupposition that the king of France exists. Here the verb think is what's called a propositional attitude verb, in that it expresses the subject's attitude toward some proposition. Here the proposition expressed in the embedded clause. Notice that in D, for example, the use of the verb thinks does not eliminate the presupposition. D presupposes that there exists a blueberry emblem.
Entailment is something that logically follows from what is asserted in the utterance. Sentence, not speakers, have entailment. Ordered entailment. Background entailment, any logically consequence of an utterance. Amy won $5. So, won $5. Amy did something with $5. Amy won 5 of something. Something happened. Foreground entailment, main logical consequence of an utterance, more important for interpreting intended meaning than any others. Main assumption, Amy won a certain number of dollars.
So that's our explanation about presupposition and entailment. Thank you for watching. If there is something wrong, we apologize. Bye bye.